As part of the third story for our bullet train series that is midday running this whole week, we thought of going to Vadodara district. There we went to this small village called Chansad. In Chansad, it's a population of 3,500 people, mostly dominated by Patildars, aka landowners. So they are all upper caste farmers. They own a lot of, a huge chunk of land there. When I spoke to the deputy sarpanch and the sarpanch, I met the panchayat members. They said that they were more than happy that the NDA government is starting the bullet train from Ahmedabad to BKC.
आमतौर पर लोग रिप्रेजेंटेशन करने जाते हैं कि हमको ज़मीन नहीं देना है और ये गांव ऐसा रहा कि जिसने कहा कि हम देने को तैयार हैं और हम सपोर्ट करेंगे पूरी तरह।
I asked why. I mean, why would you be willing to give such a huge chunk of your land? Because 65 families are going to lose their land, and out of them 47 have given their written consent. They've also gotten the money in their bank accounts. The deputy sarpanch, Narendra Patel, his name is, he said that we believe in him. We know that whatever is happening is for everyone's good. They don't really mind if they lose a small chunk. So I said, okay, fair enough, but how often are you going to be taking this train? And they said, all of them said that maybe once in 2 years. So I said, then at what cost, or whose cost are you going to give such a huge chunk of your land? Because you're barely going to be taking the train. If you were a regular traveler, that was a completely different story. You're not even going to use the train. So that was a very interesting perspective. Interestingly, Chansad is the birthplace of this spiritual leader called Pramukh Swami Maharajs. A couple of years ago, I think in 2016, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi said when the Swami passed away that he was like his father and that he has been always very close to him. Because this is the birthplace of the Swami, and because people over there largely follow the spiritual leader, and obviously the direct association with the Prime Minister, they are more than happy to sacrifice their lands, which is a very interesting perspective. Another interesting detail is that Chansad is the first village in Gujarat to have sought for a consent award. Consent award is basically when you approve of a project and you approve of land acquisition. The government gives you 7 times more than jantri rates. It means market rates. So this is the first village that has got 7 times more compensation for the land that they're giving up for the project. A few kilometers away from Chansad village is Alkapuri town, also in Vadodara district. This is where a 100-year-old market is there, which is called Kadak Bazaar. The entire Kadak Bazaar is going to be wiped out for the bullet train project. So while I went to both the places on the same day, I went to Chansad first, which is where everyone was very happy about this project. In Alkapuri, there is a strike contrast because every shopkeeper in Kadak Bazaar is hell-bent that they will not budge. They have been working there since I don't know how many decades. Their ancestors own these shops and they don't want to leave. They are saying that no matter how much compensation we get, 7 times, 10 times, 14 times more than the market rates, we are not going to budge.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.